This video is going to look at correlations in psychology. Now, on the GCSE specification, it states that you've got to know about an understanding of association between two variables and the use of scatter diagrams. So the first one we're going to look at is this term, the association between two covariables. Now, correlations tell us about a relationship between two covariables. Remember, they're very different to experiments. Experiments look for differences between two groups. Correlations look for a relationship between two covariables. But correlations also tell us the strength and the direction of that relationship. And we'll look a little bit more about that later in this video. Now, in psychology, when we're doing correlations, we don't have variables. We don't have an independent and a dependent variable. We have covariables. And correlations look at the relationship between two covariables. And when we're doing a correlation, those covariables must provide us with numerical data. So for example, it might be height and weight. We could look at a relationship between the two things. Now, regarding scatter diagrams, one covariable goes on the x-axis and one goes on the y-axis. It doesn't really matter which way round they go if you're asked to draw one in an exam. And each dot on that scatter diagram represents a person. So we might have height on the x-axis, weight on the y-axis. And a scatter graph lets us see if a relationship actually exists between those two covariables. Now, we do have different types of correlation. You see here on the side, the lines are all going in different ways. So we've got to understand what these graphs are actually showing us. So firstly, at the top here, we've got a positive correlation. So as one variable increases, the other one increases. So you see here, as height increases on the bottom, weight also increases on that y-axis. On the other hand, we've got negative correlations. So this is where as one variable increases, the other one might decrease. And you've also got scattered graphs which show no correlation. So there's no relationship whatsoever between the covariables. You can see on that bottom graph there, they're all spread out all over the place, showing no correlation or relationship.